everybody pretend you were not looking at me. Would you look at the paper or something?
Nice couch.
Yeah, I like the gray. I like gray couch.
Hey, who wants it?
Me! Right here,
Wow.
Yugoslavia should have a sumo match. Winner smothers Letty with fat rolls.
This right here is a fish buck. This is what we all fight for. Freeloaders. It's not like you guys are ever going to win the grand prize. So this is the only thing you guys need. One fish buck is $500, but we don't get these for free. We work for them. Okay, we sweat, we toil, we get our bones aching, our muscles hurting. The most strenuous activity we can do to compete for a fish buck is debate. Okay, guys. We have some new friends here. Lance, the more handsome Vance. We have Simon. Simon, I know you have something to say about every controversial topic. Chris, you seem like an opinionated guy. You were definitely trying to get Letty at the back of the line, and you would not drop it. Okay? It's time for debate.
Let me fix that real quick. It wasn't that I was going to not let it drop. She had every right to say that she was there.
Okay?
And she has a right to feel that way.
Yeah.
I just want a legit reason that isn't just superficial, the way I look, physical features about me that I can't change.
Yeah, but that's what,
At least
like,
I'm not sure.
that was what the challenge was.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's not a debate topic.
That
Maybe we'll do that next time.
Whether I'm hot or not is the debate topic.
Here's the thing, guys. Debates don't happen in the living room. They happen in bedroom 4.
Okay.
So if you want to participate in this debate and get your try at a nice crisp fish buck, call me.
What is it about?
Well, just like last time, I'm not going to tell you until you're in the room.
What is it about?
Well, just like last time, I'm not going to tell you until you're in the room, so you're sunk across it in. It's my little thing I'm doing. You compete, but you might miss your opening statements. Isn't it so nice to take a shower? Isn't it so nice to take a shower?
I haven't showered yet.
We know.
Very nice.
Alrighty.
Is it one by one?
No, we just kind of all like smash in and talk over each other usually. We get the light going in here.
Cold in here.
Wow, these are not only debaters. Simon versus Vance. Come on, guys. There we go.
Big guy, you got your music.
Pile on in there.
Yell with a shot put.
And this Advil. Yeah, one Advil.
How you liking that Modelo?
Man, good old Mexican beer, so crispy.
It's really cold.
I'll adjust the temperature.
I feel like
Perfect temperature.
Maybe we should make it 90. You gotta freeze for the fish buck, guys. I'll adjust it then. I make the top floor a little colder because being cold helps us sleep. But
holy shit, dude.
That's my debating mask.
That is so sick.
now I'll bump it up to like.
And wear it during every day?
Have you ever tried to be like a wrestler?
No. But it is fun to wear.
That shit would go off you.
All right,
In a good way.
guys. Remember the core tenets of persuasion. Josie, do you need a jacket or a coat of some sort?
I think I'll lose.
You want to tear down that that curtain and just wrap it around Josie or something? So the shaking is a little distracting.
Whoa. What's going on in here?
We're about to debate.
Okay.
There we go. Guys, hold nothing back. Stand up for what you believe in. And don't take no for an answer. If someone disagrees with you, just talk over them. Mike wins, guys. The topic we're going to be getting into today is abortion.
Oh, man.
Abortion. Abortion, some people think it is a right, you know? It's a woman's choice to choose. And maybe these pesky men should step up to the plate and just let a woman make her own choice. And some people think that's baby murder. Okay? What do you think? Do you think it's baby murder? Yeah, abortion.
I think it's something that's more of a situation-to-situation basis. I'm not a supporter of like, okay, I like to sleep around, I'm happy with the kid, I know who the dad is, just for because that kind of attitude kind of enforces the go ahead and just do this and not take control of your life.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there are situations where it's hard to really say no. Like, when a young woman sits there, gets taken advantage of, and like, it's not healthy for her to have it, it wasn't her choice, that kind of thing is like, yeah, 100%. I have no problem with that. If the baby's going to be a health effect, I have no problem with it.
So you like sensible abortion?
Sensible.
Sensible.
Yeah, just like guns, I don't think we should just be hitting them all willy-nilly. But I think to those who need them, those who need them, should get it.
Okay. And if you need an abortion, maybe. But if you're just sleeping around and you're just not giving a fuck, is that where you draw the line?
Because I know it's not common, but I have legitimately met with her to say, oh yeah, if I ever get pregnant, I'll just have an abortion. It's just like, yeah, but that's a toll on your body you're taking. That's not just, a lot of people argue wants the fetus the baby. It's not just that. That's a toll you're taking on your body with each of those.
Letty, thoughts?
I can see why you would take that position morally, but in like a broad sense, that wouldn't work because you couldn't determine who needs an abortion and who doesn't. Like, what would be the criteria for that? Like, you really couldn't do that. So it's either you give people abortions or not.
Yeah, why should men decide? Because the criteria for who needs an abortion is probably a man making that decision.
I just think that there shouldn't be a criteria, and because how would you see if someone's doing it because of a health reason or because they sleep around? Like, you couldn't verify that in any way.
Josie, you seem eager to pipe in here. What do you think about abortion? Where's the line?
I agree with Chris, actually. I think using it freely, I think, there's no way to verify if they're doing it for that, but I think hopefully morally some people would choose to use it if it's really needed.
Vance, what week into a pregnancy is the line? Where is it too far? At what point does a cluster of cells become a life that God created?
I think that you can't leave it for too long. You need to kind of fix either a mistake or something that traumatic you went through. It's probably better to get rid of that emotion and that responsibility if you can't handle it as soon as possible. So I would probably say
Vance, do you want to finish up on his answer?
Yeah, like when a heartbeat can be detected, probably. Is that that's what we're getting at?
Yeah.
Can I put something out real quick?
Mm-hmm.
In that scenario, let's say the young lady she's debated on doing it for a while. It wasn't her decision, but at the same time, it doesn't put her at risk. One, I think even with a heartbeat, she should have that option because no one should be forced to have. It's harsh to say, it's bad to say in a way, but no one likes to have a reminder of trauma in their life. And I've seen too many old friends of mine who were, products of a baby, and they didn't have as good a relationship with their parents as I have growing up. And it's something that, like I said, it's something where I don't put the limit on it, just more so, okay, if you're getting it, make sure you have a reason for it. Don't just do it for no reason.
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I think that the heartbeat thing, it's like also, what if she has like a health emergency and it's later on into the pregnancy, past the heartbeat, and the baby could like kill her, like if she keeps it, or like it would die anyway, but it would kill her, and the abortion is the safest way to terminate the pregnancy.
Definitely.
I honestly think that's just what makes abortion such a tough topic, because there are situations, there are moments, and like we said earlier, it's not going to be easy to just know who's using it when we're willing to. Just like with guns, there's no real way to go through every American house and find what's being done as. We just got to do our best to manage it.
I think even the women who do sleep around and they have an abortion, like they should be able to do it, because you don't want a woman who doesn't want a child having a child. She's going to be a terrible mother if she doesn't want that child.
And that child would quickly turn into mommy's ashtray.
Exactly.
Sylvia?
I think it should be like off. Just, like the scenario and stuff. Like, I've met several women that just have had abortions because they don't want the kid. And that's like pretty sad because life is beautiful. You know, they can give the kid up for adoption and give it a beautiful life. But if like you don't have any money, it was, you know, you were assaulted or raped, you know, you don't want the kid, it's a reminder of that event, then, and it's not that long to the pregnancy, I don't see a problem with getting an abortion, you know. Yeah, this is just a tough topic.
I think the thing also about giving a kid up for adoption is you have to consider that it is also 9 months of a woman's life where she has to like deal with all the effects of pregnancy. So it's not just like so easy to just have the kid and then give it up for adoption. Like pregnancy also takes like a very like hard toll on your body.
Simon, I want to give you more of a space in the room. Could you come join next to Chris here if you'd like? I feel like maybe you're not getting a fair chance just based on your position in the room.
Oh, okay.
I want you more central so you could be heard by everyone all around you. Simon, what's your thoughts on abortion? Is there any of these takes that you kind of agree with? Or is there anybody you find quite idiotic?
I think abortion should be illegal because I want women to suffer.
This isn't like a joke, like, this is, you know, a debate. Like,
Let's let him cook. Let's let him cook.
He can argue that position. Like, you can elaborate on that.
I think only poor people have abortion, because rich people, they could afford nannies. So you could afford nannies and you wouldn't have an abortion.
but abortion costs money.
Yeah, that's actually
Yeah, that's
not
what I
true.
meant.
Rich
Yeah,
people
I
have
agree.
abortions all the time. They just hide it and don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Frankly, I think it's getting easier in America to find a sugar daddy that could maybe handle that. Maybe
What,
handle that
like-
cost.
Yeah,
an abortion?
I've known women that just like, hey, you know, this guy got me pregnant, I'm asking for money for an abortion.
There we go. You
But
could
like-
go fund me. You could,
Or
you
I
could
know-
make a Kickstarter. You could.
I've known women that lie about that, and so they get money from the guy.
Yeah, but also, like, what you're saying, making a GoFundMe for an abortion, that's not, like, the woman wants to keep her dignity. Maybe she wants to keep it private. And getting a sugar daddy, like,
I've seen women
not
do
every
that
girl wants to
for
whore herself
GoFundMe.
out
I
for
mean,
money, you know?
Well, that's a good
No, hold
point.
on, hold
Whore
on, hold
yourself
on.
out. It's
I am all for discussion, but if you're going to sit there and act like sugar daddies only want sex, that is completely wrong. I have met plenty of my family friends who've been rich. It's never been about sex for them. It's all about companionship.
yeah, they just need
Let's
someone to
not
be
let's
around.
not let every sugar baby
Sex is
sending
still
pictures
a
of the
part
tits
of
and
it,
shit all the
though.
time.
Not
No, not always.
For me,
Not always.
For me and my sugar babies, most of the time, it's not about sex, and I don't get too much of a thrill out of giving them money. I just want to support their dreams, and if you know, but that's just my part. I'm not up for grabs for the fish buck here. I want to hit on a point you made that was pretty good. A woman may not want to start a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe to fund her abortion because she wants to keep her dignity. What is the role of dignity? Is that a societal pressure put on women? Maybe that it's undignified to get an abortion? And if it is, how is it just to have that societal assumption that it's a bad thing? You know, where does dignity? Where does other people's perception of abortion being this negative, evil thing? How does that play into the morality of the whole issue?
To be honest, I think dignity in a situation like this should never dictate it. It should always be what's going to be the outcome. Is the outcome going to be healthy? Is it unhealthy? Is it going to cost lives? Dignity should never take a part in a huge health system like that.
Well, girls like who have had abortions, like don't want to talk about it because there's such like a stigma surrounding it. So I think it's brave when a woman does have an abortion and speaks out about it because she's going to get a lot of hate.
Extremely.
I know we're gonna just make jokes about it. They don't give a fuck. Like there's
Yeah,
just so
I
many
do too.
sides of
too.
this,
I
so
do
that's
too,
why it's such
but-
a controversial topic. Same with like the gender roles and shit.
So I'm going to ask 3 people this question. I'm going to start with you, Simon. Simon, does a fetus have a soul?
Does a fetus have a soul? According to like the Book of the Dead by the Tibetan monk, there's like a number of days to where like the baby had to happen until his soul come in. I think it's like on the 73rd day or something. Don't quote me on that. That's when the soul popped into a baby. So that book.
How far along in pregnancy would 73 days be? Can we do quick math?
That'd be 2.5 months.
Okay.
30 days, 30
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
2 months, 13 days, 2 weeks.
Do you agree with that? Maybe 2.5 months is the cutoff point, where it's too far.
I think as long as it's still inside the stomach, it could be aborted.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next person I want to ask that question to, Josie. Do you think that a fetus or a baby, whichever you want to refer to as, do you think that a fetus has a soul? Speak up a little bit.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean by soul really, but when I was in the stomach, I didn't know, or I didn't think anything, I didn't have any thoughts, I didn't have any memories, so I guess I probably
Do people have souls?
I think so, probably. Because we have thoughts and emotions. I'm not really sure.
Vance.
Same thing.
Do fetuses have souls? And if so, and expand on that, however you wish.
I mean, I think a soul is like your energy, your spirit, kind of thing. I mean, it's hard. It's hard because it's not like tangible. So I have no idea if the fetus has a soul or not. I think at some point it must, because it's going to develop into a person. But yeah, I don't know what the cutoff point would be.
I agree. Yeah, it's a muddy issue, guys. It's a muddy issue. It's a difficult issue. Josie, what do you think should happen to someone if they do a botched illegal abortion?
I think. Wait, what should happen to someone if they're the one like performing the surgery?
If they had any act in a botched illegal abortion that's dangerous, maybe with rusty tools or tools that have dirt on them.
Yeah, I think the person performing it should be put in jail. I think maybe the person receiving it should have had better access. I'm not saying it's their fault. Maybe we need better.
And it was like women who were like learning how to do the abortions because they wanted to like take it into their own hands.
How do you guys feel about how most aborted babies happen to be babies of color, and how some people call this the new black genocide?
Yeah, I think there's definitely something to that. I don't know if this is true, but I heard that Planned Parenthood was kind of started to eliminate black children.
Yeah, there's more Planned Parenthoods in like
I'm not-
areas and stuff.
I'm not saying that's what it is necessarily now, and I might be wrong. It's just like, I don't know. I hope that's not true.
I don't think that's true.
It is. I mean, like Kanye West talked about it a bit. It's a big issue
Just
going
because
on right
Kanye
now.
talked about it doesn't mean that Planned Parenthood
Well, I
is
didn't
like
know
a
that was a
conspiracy
thing,
for
and
them
then I
to
looked it up, and there's actual some logistics about it. Just like people are scared to talk about that topic.
Like, honestly, I think there's a very like rational explanation for it, and the explanation for why there's more Planned Parenthoods in black neighborhoods is because a lot of black people in America are poor, and poor people do tend to get more abortions.
I think I said my piece.
Like, there's like a lot of poor neighborhoods, like with black people living in them, so that's why. Like,
Yeah, like there's hella Planned Parenthoods all over Oklahoma, mostly in black-owned places. Like I've had to travel to go to Planned Parenthood to get like certain services done, which like certain medications and stuff like with birth control.
I think it's very hypocritical saying that Planned Parenthood is mostly in like black neighborhood, because I feel like black women should be able to have abortion same with any other woman. So that's kind of hypocritical.
Fair.
It's just there's a thing now.
I'm pretty sure if a white woman wants an abortion, she'll go to a Planned Parenthood no matter what neighborhood it's in.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty reasonable.
I
But
feel
the
like it's a
popular,
helpful evil. Very helpful evil. Started with bad intentions, but in reality, at least it's putting the option out there in a community that usually wouldn't have that option. Fix that.
yeah, like, and showing them that there's safe options, like, because a lot of poor people also like get pregnant young, or like don't practice safe sex, and like they give out like condoms and like STD testing and stuff like that.
now guys, let's move into states' rights. Okay? The state currently, in the Republic of the United States of America, each state can set their own rules. Some states have decided that all weed is illegal. And some states have decided that certain strains of and analogs of the CBD molecule, the THC molecule, Delta 8, Delta 9, those are legal. And some states crack down. And as soon as we crack down, they just make Delta 10. Okay? States' rights. In America, you can go vote in your state where you're a resident, and you can decide maybe abortion is bad. We can have this debate at the city hall. Okay? Do you think that banning abortion state to state is just? Do you think that restricting access to women's access to abortions via Planned Parenthood, via voting, is that part of the vision of America that you may or may not agree with? And Letty, you're Canadian, so you can sit this one out.
What? I don't think
I'm kidding.
I feel like since she was near Michigan, she has right. So.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay, so this is a two-part question. Anyone pipe in on this, but for real. How do you guys feel about it not being a nationwide ban, it being state to state? And what do you think about the criticism of women that say they don't have access when you technically do have access if you drive like 2 hours in some cases? Do you think that that's a fair criticism and kind of like do you think that that's a good expression or a necessary expression of states' rights, letting the people decide rules in their localities? Or do you think that this should be a national issue and we should make a decision as a country?
I think when it comes to abortion, it should be a national issue. I don't think state to state should be able to ban. Yes, it's not the most prettiest of things to have around. Like I said, it's a helpful evil. And it should be offered to everybody. When it comes to driving 2+ hours, it's ridiculous. I'm sitting in the middle of my car right now and I've got people driving me around. If I was female and needed one, I'm fucked. I'm giving birth right in my trailer.
Well, that's why Greyhound exists.
Yeah,
Sponsored by Greyhound.
Yeah, but not everyone's going to have the money for a Greyhound.
Exactly.
What I'm saying?
All Greyhounds are pretty cheap.
I actually agree. I think it should be like a nationwide thing, like a federal like issue. Also because some people, they need one really quick because they start having like a miscarriage and they're losing like a lot of blood and they need an abortion to terminate it quickly. They don't have time to drive 2 hours to another state to do that.
Okay.
State by state makes it more difficult. Oklahoma's having a really big problem with that right now. People are going to the Capitol and protesting. It's just really ugly and it's honestly like tearing the state apart. There's all just these infographics being shared around, just people arguing with each other in comments. And it's just fucking ugly.
Let's see.
And it's just going to make more botched abortions available if you cut all access off like that.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that because people will still get abortions. They'll just do it illegally and then and unsafely most of the time. So, like, it just
Do you think a woman would rather find out how to get a botched abortion or find out how to get a Greyhound bus? Serious question. What do you think is an easier task to figure out?
I think it's easier, obviously, to go to another state to get like a legal abortion than to get one like unsafely.
Just a thought experiment. Just a thought
I
experiment.
feel like it's a lot easier for women to receive bad information on abortions.
Yeah.
Because for so long it's been joked about and perpetuated. Oh, you're going to have a kid? Well, drop her down the stairs, kick her in the belly,
Yeah.
coat hanger. And that's where you get a lot of these women not being hurt or killed. I think it's a lot easier for people to go, you know what, I'll take the easier route that's right in front of me
Yeah.
than it is to go, okay, put in a little extra work, get the ground, and be safe.
That's true. That's
As-
very true.
As someone in the cannabis media, I see it way too much. People are like, nope, I'm just getting the cheapest, whatever's there, bulk. Not realizing in reality you're probably buying stuff that doesn't have the best of care put into it. It isn't a medicinal product.
I think the state or the country should provide women like money like that if they gotta. If it is like state by state, they should provide them like with a bus ticket to go to another state, so that way they don't have to get a botched abortion.
Yeah.
And then, you know, their body, it takes a toll on their body. Like
Yeah.
like I said, I've known women that done that. They're not the same mentally or physically.
Can I hear? Oh, my bad.
It stays with them for a long, long time, maybe their whole life.
I want to hear from the sideline here, those of you who've been benched by your own choice. What do you think the emotional burden is on a woman that has an abortion? Is there an emotional burden? Is that just something that's been perpetuated to encourage women not to make that tough choice and to just have the baby? Or do you think that there is an emotional bond or some sort of emotional damage that can be incurred via making that tough choice?
Yeah, I think there is an emotional thing because, like, what if she maybe wanted to keep it, but she like physically can't, and I feel like she would be really sad about that.
Vance?
Yeah, like, yeah, there's definitely an emotional burden. Like, just me, like, when I'm thinking, like, if my girlfriend got pregnant and we didn't really plan on it, and we, like, actually couldn't keep it, I think it would suck, actually, just knowing, like, damn, that was my kid, and, like, now it's gone. Like, I don't know, I have no idea what choice I would make in that situation.
Tough.
And it does take a toll on the body. Like, I've known someone that got an abortion, they had to take morphine for like a week after, and then they get, say they get hooked on the drug, and now they're an opioid addict, shit like that. Like, it's just, there's so many aspects to this. That's why it's such a controversial topic, and it's taken so long for people to just have one, say, like, yeah, it's okay, or no, it's not.
All right, final roll call. You're each the governor of your own respective state. What state would you be governor of, Simon?
Governor of the state to what? Ban abortion or like?
No, if you were the governor of any state, what state would it be?
Governor of any state in the United States or around the world?
Yeah, well, let's say around the world.
Around the world? Tokyo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's dope. Josie, what state would you be the governor of?
I'm gonna be Arizona because that's where I'm from.
Vance?
Probably,
What's your favorite American state?
American state?
Yeah.
Probably Louisiana.
Why?
Louisiana. South.
But where in the South exactly is Louisiana?
I have no idea. I thought that was a state. Isn't it?
Yeah, but you just seem like you don't know much about it.
Yeah.
Okay. You're all the governor of a state in the United States, and the paper comes across your desk, and you have a big yes stamp. Yes, hell yeah. And then one that says fuck no. And in bold impact font, 72 point college rule paper, it says abortion.
Yeah.
Do you make abortion legal or illegal in your state?
In California, I say yes, because there's so much fuck shit going on in there.
That is the PUBG state. That entire state is fucked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
I say yes. My state is Maine.
Okay.
I said no because I want more anime and manga.
Okay.
I'd say yes. We need more Florida men and women. Or wait, that would mean less.
Yeah.
What was the thing we were approving again?
Do you make abortion legal in your state if you're the leader of the state?
So, yes.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Alright, next question. Who deserves this? Because I'm not really sure.
I feel like a lot of us piggybacked off of his first statement.
Yeah, I feel like Chris or maybe your Letty.
I mean, I feel like I made some really good points, and Chris made some really good points too. So,
Yeah, she can't win every debate, Letty.
well, I'm just good at debating.
You were better last
And
time.
also, yeah, we're close.
Why was I better last time?
You cared more. You weren't laying down.
I didn't know that.
I am the only one standing up. I just realized that.
This debate has a more chill vibe to it.
So like I went up.
It's chill too.
Did you just say the debate around abortion was a chill vibe? I had to take my mask off just to make sure I'm looking at an actual person right now.
Yeah, well, speak up. What the hell? What's up with this abortion shit?
Because no one's here saying like, no woman should have an abortion. Which can I make a suggestion to you?
You can make a suggestion, yeah.
My suggestion for if you do debates is that you should give each of us a side to argue to make it more interesting. Like give someone a side to say like, no, abortion is not okay in any like capacity, and like make their argument like that. Because I feel like it would.
You know what? You're right. You're right. Yeah, I'll do that next time. That would make it more interesting. The last time why I went down so well is because you were born into your team. You know what I mean? It was men versus women. But that's valid. We could do that next time.
Does the shark gonna listen to the minnow on how to hunt?
Yes. Honestly, I gotta give it to Chris. You gave a shit. You made it happen. And I think your time in the cannabis community has taught you, seriously, has taught you about laws, sensible action, and being a reasonable citizen in this country. And
I appreciate it.
we, for real, need more people like you.
I appreciate it, man. It's just being myself, you know?
Just keep doing that, and you'll probably win every fish buck every time. Alright, guys. That's all.
That's me off.
Congrats on your first fish buck.
Yeah. $500 in the bank.
Yeah, and on your first day too.
Oh, that was really good. I like seeing the confidence side of you. That was good to see.
I'm not like an unconfident person. Like I am actually.
It just seemed like earlier you were really timid, like.
Well, yeah, because the thing is that I didn't want to like I don't like rating hotness and like stuff like that. Like I didn't want to participate in that. That's why. Like,
Same, I can see where you're coming from in that, but like, it's just all for fun. This ain't no serious. This ain't like God's going down. You're all of the guy.
I don't want to like say to the other girls like I don't like rating women. That's like my part of my principles is like I don't want to like rate people based on their hotness, and it makes me uncomfortable to put myself in that too.
You would make a really good botanist.
What?
Botanist. It's my own religion. We tend to preach more good human decency than we do praising a God.
I see. Well, I do believe in God, but I'm not religious, so.
But either way, whether you believe him or not, just being a good person is the way to be.
Yeah, I agree with that. I have an idea for the next debate. We should do like the start of the earth, or like if God exists, and then like someone could argue like
That would be a
intelligent design.
really interesting one.
Yeah, someone could argue intelligent design. Someone could argue like Big Bang and like God is not real. Like.
So what do you honestly think, if you don't mind me asking?
What about abortion?
No, about just existence here on Earth. How we came.
Oh no, I believe in God, but I don't believe in like the Christian God or anything. I just believe there's like a higher power.
It's like something Buddhist here.
Kind of. I don't know. I think it's more like something that like
set things in motion, or just like a higher power beyond
Kind of.
everything, but
So
doesn't.
it's kind of like making a terrarium where you just kind of put your moss in and just let it grow.
And I think like there's like part of like God in like every living thing, like, and that's what like souls are, is like a part of like God, like a higher power.
Exactly. I like that thinking. Seriously. I really do.
Yeah. What do you think?
What do I think? Honestly, I don't think we really have enough knowledge either way to be able to say.
Well, of course we don't, but that's where like faith comes in and all that. It's really just like what you believe. It's not like about proof or anything like that.
And see, that's where me and differ. I'm not a man of faith myself, just because in my past I put a lot of faith in things that just fell apart, didn't go right, and it was just, all you had to do was put in some faith. You put in the faith, and now you got hit up. But I also don't go around being a sourpuss about it either, because maybe faith has something else involved out there. I just haven't put enough in it.
So you're more like a agnostic atheist.
I still think Mother Kim is out there, but more so, she'd rather us be good to each other than at each other's throats over everything.
True. I mean, I agree with that. Like, I think people should be good people and stuff.
I just think we don't stress it enough these days. I think way, way too often we focus on the differences, we focus on shit that doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. Are you
at the end of the day, huh?
Are you staying in this bedroom? No, sorry, but I
They
interrupted.
put me up in this room.
Oh, okay, you're lucky.
Lucky. I mean, it is better than what I was saying originally.
Well, we all have like the little rooms, you know, and we have to share rooms with each other.
And they're still bigger than my room back home.
Yeah, this room's really nice. I had it for like the first week, and I just chilled.
Check out Hobo Joe 421. Thank you. Big Smitty, thank you for the recommendations out here. Free Alpha.